Hello everyone, it is iRepublic Studs here to do a quick review of set 75258 Anakin's Podracer 20th Anniversary Edition. Now, this set has 279 pieces, 3 figures, and retails for $30. Start off by looking at the back of the box. You will see a feature of all the 20th Anniversary Edition figures, as well as some features on how to play with the Podracer, as well as some details on the older version of this Podracer. First up, obviously, we have Anakin, and he comes with a pretty simple torso design, as well as a nice little helmet for his Podracer that goes up and down. It also comes off very easily, which is something I've noticed, but it looks very simple. You also can turn around his face. He has a very upset type look, / nervous look. He has a little bit of printing, and his accessory is a nice little wrench. Next up, we have Padme. She has a little blaster, as well as some nice midi legs. She also comes with a nice, decent-sized torso print, and I just like that one a lot. She also comes with a very nice hair print, dual-sided face, which I find very interesting, as well as a nice back print. Next up, we have the original 20th Anniversary Edition of Luke Skywalker. There is his little plaque. He obviously does not come with a dual-sided face. Now it's time to get into the Podracer, which is quite a doozy of a set. Now, this thing obviously is its twin pods with a little clear Technic parts leading up to the little cockpit area where Anakin sits. We're going to start off there. So obviously, this is where Anakin is going to sit. There's lots of nice little stickers around here. I think that the sticker, especially on this beat, is absolutely amazing. And all you have to do to put Anakin down in here, which is a very small and tight space, is stand him in either of the pegs. He really fits in either. His arms do not exactly grip onto the handles greatly, but I think it certainly works. As you move down, you will notice Technic pieces. I personally wish they could do something else, like a clear Technic piece. I don't know why they don't do that. And they also, if you notice here, there is a little handlebar. Now, this is obviously for people with smaller hands, and I think that's quite interesting that they did that, but you could also do it this way. It's much easier to, zoom around, and I think it's possibly intended to do it like this, but I think it's very good for playability, and it also is a good stand, and I think it's very interesting how they were able to level that out. Now, obviously, we're supposed to pretend none of that exists, none of this is actually here, and this is all being connected by these two little rods, which connect actually very nicely. I thought there was a little Technic build down here, which was a little annoying to do, but you'll notice between the twin engines, you'll go all the way around. There's some nice little detailing and just Podracer general stuff. There's also, I love this use of the katana or whatever that is, and you'll obviously get the pods, and with this you can spread these out nice, and if you want to catch more air, I guess. I'm not exactly sure what the function is. You will also notice there is some purple lightning right here, which is like Palpatine's lightning, but they connected it in such a way to make it look like, the electricity. Obviously, the other side is very similar. You also have this little feature, so if you want to have that coming out as well, that is certainly a possibility, and like you make it look like Sebulba, broke up the thing, and other than that, that is the build. Now, I will say for $30, this is quite an impressive build, especially after it just being a nice little prequel set. We have not gotten a Episode 1 set in a while, and I think it's a very nice inclusion. And the fun fact, this is the only LEGO Star Wars set to include only people under the age of 18, or they're only adolescents technically, and that's because Padme is, I believe, 14 in this, Anakin is 9, and Luke is 17, which I find quite interesting. But other than that, is a great build. I think it's a decent value for what it is, maybe a tiny bit overpriced. I think 25 would have been better, but I assume since they included Luke, they increased the price. That's what they did with a lot of these 20th anniversary sets. That's why the Imperial dropship from this wave was $20 for that extra Han Solo. But with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell, do all the other things, and I will see you all in the next one.